welcome to another edition of On the One and Done. This is the show that celebrates the greatest funk songs ever created. Be sure to like, comment, and share the show, and set your alert notifications so as to never miss a video. Thank you very much for your continued interest and support. I'm your tour guide for this affair, Scott Dr. J.X. Goldfine, lifelong funkateer, DJ, music journalist, author of Everything is on the One, the First Guide to Funk, and producer of the Truth and Rhythm, Where'd You Get Your Funk From, and Jam Fans Forum podcast. Be sure to check all those out right here on the Funkin' Stuff Network. For this episode, we're going to be cranking BT Express's 1974 killer track, Do It Till You're Satisfied. We'll check out a live version so we can see the band doing their thing and also make it less likely for YouTube's copyright algorithm to block this video. Support the artists and musicians featured in this episode and all Funkin' Stuff channel programming by purchasing their recordings. You can also use the link in the description to do so. And if they're still performing, get out and see those shows. The mission with On the One and Done is to review, analyze, and especially appreciate this amazing music, and in doing so, educate, evaluate, lend insights, and stimulate comment on the songs and artists. Also, be sure to show your On the One and Done merch like this. You can get it at the store at funkinstuff.net. Help support the channel and the show. It's all very much appreciated. Now, let's talk for a minute. True funkateers understand that the most critical musical elements are rhythm and musicianship, followed by the arrangement, originality or innovation, and then vocals. If the lyrics are clever or meaningful, it's simply icing on the cake. Unless horribly cliched, offensive, or obnoxious, the words are seldom a deal killer if that groove is kicking, you know what I mean? So this is well illustrated by the tune being spotlighted here on this episode, proving that if the music is firing on all cylinders, who the hell cares what they're talking about, The rhythm has to get into you. So there's actually a long line of songs centered on the do it phrase. But for my money, none of them are more satisfying than this one. Of course, many years later, Nike's Just Do It became one of the most successful slogans ever. How could it be that they never used this fantastic song? Man. Speaking of doing it, right now, let's do it on the One and Done to a live 1975 version of BT Express's Do It Till You're Satisfied.
Whatever it is, just do it till you're satisfied. People know just what they like to do. Whatever it is, you got it. No matter what you do, make it last as long as you can. When you're through, it's up to you. Try it again. Do it till you're satisfied. Whatever it is, you gotta do it. Whatever it is, just do it till you're satisfied. Everybody knows what they like to do. Whatever it is, do it, as long as it pleases you. Just take some time and relax your mind. Then do it till you're satisfied. Do it till you're satisfied. Whatever it is, you gotta do it till you're satisfied. Do it till you're satisfied. Whatever it is, just do it till you're satisfied. Then you
Oh, yeah. Emerging from New York City, originally known as the House Rockers, BT Express landed its record deal in the early 1970s as Madison Street Express. The act soon changed its name again to Brooklyn Transit Express, striking success and becoming famous as simply BT Express. Anchored by brothers Bill and Louis Risbrook, or it might be Risbrook, the group underwent many lineup changes throughout its history, later serving as a launching pad for Kashif. Let's get back to it.
Oh, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. When you hold on.
groove. God damn, that's a groove. The Woodwinds Heavy BT Express released 7 straight top 50 R&B albums from 1974 to 1982, with its first 2 topping the R&B chart. BT's first two singles, this debut album title track and its companion, Express, Here Comes the Express. It had even fewer lyrics than Do It To You Satisfied did, which it just had the lyrics I just said. But they both hit number 1 R&B and crossed over to go top 5 on the pop chart. Those were the days when Serious Funk was a crossover hit. What happened? What happened? Randy Muller, the leader of Brass Construction and producer of Sky, handled string arrangements on Do It and Express. Let's get back to this groove doing it. I'll never be satisfied. Do It was one of those irresistible songs that as a kid I fell in love with hearing on AM radio. It would be a while before I would graduate to buying full albums. So when I bought this 45 single, probably at Kmart or some other discount department store, a bonus was its colorfully illustrated Roadshow Records label that looked like it was pulled from a Saturday morning cartoon show. As with many hits of the day, I soon discovered the thrill of a longer version on the album. Cue more organ, more guitar, more sax, cue more moaning like you just heard. Whoa, hell yeah. I was hooked and listened to something that I thought I wasn't supposed to be listening to back then. But the album version was almost twice as long as the single, and so cool they're breaking it down on this particular performance. Let's get back to it.
I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. When you holler, do it slow. Do you satisfied? Whatever it is, gotta do it. Just do it some more. Do you satisfied? Do it. Do it. Do you satisfied? Whatever it is, just do it. Do it. Do you satisfied? I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. Whatever it is, gotta do it. Just do it some more. Do you satisfied? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do you satisfied? Whatever it is, do it. Do it. Do it. Do you satisfied?
Yeah. Like I could never be fully satisfied, like I said, because I could listen to that groove for hours, just so cool with the interplay of the two vocalists and that incredible groove and the percussion and the sax parts are unbelievably tight into the pocket to just accent it immaculately. Just incredible. What a way to come out of the gate. There's no doubt that BT Express truly did it up right and tight with Do It Till You're Satisfied. Unfortunately, the group never fully recaptured the magnificence of its first album, which is among funk's all-time greatest debuts and albums, period. If you haven't heard that whole album, you got to have it in your collection. Check it out. Every cut is a killer. Those first singles of the number one hits, Express and Do It Till You're Satisfied, there's other material on there that's very close to being as good or is as good. Now, BT Express released some nice tracks here and there as time went on, but as a whole, the subsequent catalog is disappointing, and they did not tour enough either. I don't remember seeing BT Express coming on the West Coast. I could be wrong, but I hit a lot of shows in the late 70s, and I did not get to see them. But learn much more about the band's story by checking out the Truth and Rhythm episode featuring founding members, saxophonist, flautist, vocalist Bill Risbrook, and guitarist vocalist Rick Thompson, who we saw right up front in this video. For now, that wraps up another edition of On the One and Done. Special thanks, as always, to PTFI for providing the theme music. Support the artists and musicians featured in this episode and all Funk and Stuff channel programming by purchasing their recordings and attending their performances. As far as this goes, there was recently a re-release of the Do It Till You're Satisfied album, remixed, remastered. I think there's some extra tracks on there. Very cool, so pick that up. But as you're thinking about this track, get your fingers moving and go into the comments for this program and tell me, where does this song rank on your all-time funk list or all-time BT Express list? I want to know. I'm curious. And where were you when you first heard it? Like I said, I remember hearing it as a tyke, and I don't know where I was at the time, but it just totally grabbed me, and I bought the 45. Remember those days when the department stores and drug stores and almost everywhere had the 45s and records? How awesome was that? I miss those days. So, who do you feel influenced this song or was influenced by it? Could anything have been done different to make this song better? I'm not sure that album version is pretty damn killer. But chime in and build this community and keep the funk alive. You, keep the funk alive. Drop down in the comments what other songs you'd like to see on this program. With that, until next time, this is Scott Dr. GX Goldfine saying, as always, keep on vibrating to the rhythm of the one.